talking about Elvis Presley a minute ago, and I was going to tell you when we went and saw the Batman, one of the previews was for that Elvis Presley movie that's coming up, and it actually looks pretty darn good.
I'll watch it. I'm an Elvis fan.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
I'm
not an Elvis. I'm not an Elvis fan, but you know what I mean.
Oh, I know what you mean.
I'm kind of could go either way. Sure. I appreciate Elvis's contributions to and the legacy, but I don't just sit and listen to Elvis songs.
Oh, I don't either. I listen to Jerry Lee Lewis a lot.
I would be more apt to listen to Jerry Lee Lewis. He's don't live far from here.
No, he don't.
A couple hours maybe.
Yeah.
Because when you're in the South, if you live 2 hours away, you're neighbors.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's what's different about us Southeasterners.
Jerry Lee Lewis is still kicking. He's still going. I mean,
was he 90 something?
He's in his 90s. Yeah.
Yeah, he'd have to be. I wonder if we could get him on the podcast.
Oh, that would be awesome.
We'd have to tell him it was the radio.
I'm not even gonna lie. I already told Laura we did it one time before COVID. It could happen on a weekend. Hey, let's go to the Peabody. We go stay at the Peabody. But if I ever accidentally bump into Jerry Lee Lewis, I will probably get that. That would be the most fangirl I'll probably ever see me get.
Yeah,
I would probably just cry.
I got in my dad's old records at Mama Klingen's house when I was a kid, and I went through all his 45s, and that's the only one I could find that I liked to I enjoyed. I was like, oh yeah, now I can get down on this, and it was Great Balls of Fire. Those 45s had what, 2 songs on each side? 2 songs
on each side. Yeah.
They were back the EP before EPs.
He's 86. That's how old Jerry Lee Lewis is.
Oh, so he's younger than I thought he was.
Yeah. The last thing I watched on YouTube, it was it was one of his birthdays. It could have been 75th or 80th. I don't remember what it was, but it was basically him playing the piano and a whole bunch of other modern artists singing songs, country, rock, everybody. I think Kid Rock was on there singing. Yeah, but he can keep up with all of them.
I wonder how rich he is. Like in a just world, he would have like a giant mansion, but he probably because he made a lot of money. But by today's standards, like $8,000 a year was like a good salary.
It was in the 50s when you got raped when you're on music. So
well, you still do.
Yeah, well, but back then it was.
Oh yeah, well, they were telling I was watching an autobiography thing on Black Sabbath, and they were talking about, and this was like on their second tour, like they had already been out a while. And their managers were riding around in limousines, and they were walking around with briefcases. They're full of, they were assuming money all the time. And there was 2 of them in the band that shared a pair of shoes.
He is worth $10 million.
They said that Forbes stuff isn't exactly accurate, though.
I don't know who it's from.
But that sounds about right.
This is from...
Because he made a shit ton of money.
This is from...
But it was back when, again...
Yeah.
I mean, gas was... a nickel a gallon.
It's celebritynetworth.com. He's worth $10 million.
They go by they base that off that Forbes magazine. I don't know how they calculate it, but all I know is Kevin Smith looked up his one day and was laughing about it. He said him and his wife got a kick out of what his net worth supposedly was. He's like, shit, I wish.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
He's got more money than me, and I guess he should. I mean,
it says $25 million.
Who?
Kevin Smith's worth $25 million.
That actually sounds about right. I mean,
yeah,
he's made a bunch of movies, and I mean, he made Clerks.
Yeah,
I mean, I doubt Clerks
made a lot of money.
Made a lot of money, but I mean, now it's
a cult classic.
It's created a whole universe for him that spawned movies. But I'm surprised, and somebody said they have, but I'm surprised there hasn't already been a movie about Elvis.
There has.
About his life.
There's been a few.
A few?
There's some like made for TV movies and stuff.
I'm surprised there hasn't until now been a proper.
Yeah.
Big screen.
Yeah.
But I think the timing is right now because I think nowadays they'll tell the truth. They won't like.
I don't think they should tell an Elvis story. I think they should do a movie about Sun Records because it's more of a story than all the artists anyway. Sun Records done a lot for the rock community or black artists and everybody. Mm-hmm. So I think Sun Records should be that should be a movie about just Sun Records specifically.
Yeah. Every time I drive by Sun Records when I go to Memphis, I'm like, man, I want to do that tour one day. The building's like the size of this, but it's like 2 stories.
Yeah, we should go.
Tiny.
We should go do it next time we go.
Yeah, I want to. I don't know what their hours are, especially now, but it wouldn't be a long tour, but it'd be neat.
cool podcast.
And if we told them we were on a podcast, they might,
yeah.
you know, let us record something. But, yeah, I agree. That would be a great movie. But I think now they'll tell the truth, the good, bad, and the ugly. Because back then, I think if they made like an Elvis movie in the 80s, they would probably sugarcoat it.
Right.
And not that there's anything to sugarcoat, but behind the scenes, there was a lot going on that I don't think they would get all
right. He was like, he wasn't too far from removed from being dead, killed. He's still alive. I forgot. Never mind. Yeah.
Well, you were telling before we recorded. I guess we should have recorded it. How the rumor got started.
Well, I'm not gonna spoil it, but I'm just gonna say they talk on it about the
what?
The Cocaines and Rhinestones podcast that I've been listening to, in a specific episode on there, the Harper Valley PTA.
So we don't spoil podcasts? Now?
Well, yeah, no, not all the time, but it's like in the second episode. There's like 3 episodes of it.
Okay.
So they talk about some of the how those rumors of Elvis faking his own death got started and stuff. But I was scared. I'm not that I don't want to spoil it. I just don't want to mess up the story. So it's better to hear it from that guy, David Allen Coe's. David Allen Coe's son does it. He does a great job. And it's a neat podcast. Whether you like country music or not.
I don't believe Elvis is still alive. I don't believe he faked his death. But I could understand if somebody went and got super famous that super fast. And Kevin Smith on his podcast talks about, because he wasn't an Elvis fan at all, but his mom was, so he took his mom to Graceland. He's like, holy shit, I'm an Elvis fan now. He said, that's her Star Wars. And he's like, I get it now. Like, he went to Graceland. And he's like, and now he talks about Elvis a lot, especially with that movie coming out. And he's like, man, that dude made like 35 movies in like 4 or 5 years. Like,
yeah.
And all the touring and all the records and all the high demand of television. And I could see why somebody would want to fake their death. I mean, especially once you get to a level to where you've got so much money that you're never going to be able to spend it all if you tried.
Well, he was the first celebrity that got that kind of
fame. Done it all.
That kind of fame.
Movies, TV shows, you've done it all. But if you're like, what if you get to the point where you're like, okay, I did it, I'm done. You can't just stop.
But he was the first celebrity that got that kind of fame.
Other than the Beatles.
Well, he was before that. He was before the Beatles.
That's true. Yeah.
So he was the first one to get that kind of...
How much before the Beatles?
The Beatles come out in...
Yeah, because they censored him on television shaking his hips.
He was in the 50s.
Because it was too vulgar.
The mid-50s. The Beatles are in the 60s.
This is why we need to watch the movie, to know our timelines.
We know our timelines, yeah.
Because I wasn't around then, believe it or not.
I was even... My mom wasn't around then. The Beatles formed in 1960. So I would have been, before they come to America, a good while. That'd been I think Elvis was 55. So 5 years before, 5 years after Elvis,
Beatles.
They formed in England.
But weren't the Beatles super huge and then came to America?
I don't know.
Weren't they big in England and then big here?
But they didn't form until 1960.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I want to say 63 is when they got monster big here. So
wasn't Jailhouse Rock the what was Elvis's breakthrough song that
I don't know.
What was his first #1 hit? It'd be cool if we had a computer.
We would.
Like I'm sitting right in front of a computer and you're like,
I got to type it in on my phone.
phone.
You don't want to type Elvis in on your...
I don't mind. I don't care.
Heartbreak Hotel.
Okay. That was his first big hit.
That was his first #1.
All this stuff we're talking about, we'll know when we watch the movie.
And that was in 1956.
Are you going to go watch The Batman in the theaters, or are you just going to wait?
I don't know. If Kara wants to go watch it, I'll go watch it with Kara. But I'd like to watch it in theaters.
I think you should, man. As I said on our Patreon exclusive episode that'll be coming out very soon. Well, this is Monday. It'll be on Patreon this week at every level, even at $1. We call it the Road to Batman. because it's literally me and Kelly in my truck driving to go see the Batman. We talk about it on the way up there, and then we talk about it on the way home, but it's all spoiler free.
I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that.
You're fine with that?
I mean,
but it's going to be Patreon only. But I said on there, I said, do yourself a favor and go watch this on the big screen, because there's so many moments. It's not just like one scene. There's so many of them where I literally sat and thought to myself, I'm glad I watched this in the theater, because there's so many moments you're like, holy shit, that's awesome. And bigger's better.
And louder. It's
and the
louder.
way they have the theater set up now, there's not like a bad seat.
Right.
And I like an end. I like to sit on the end of an aisle. Like if I buy tickets to a concert, I will sit a row back further, like give up the better seat to sit on the end of the aisle.
I was sitting in the middle.
But then I gotta see I'm fat and I gotta crawl over.
I like
people.
to be centered.
But I gotta crawl over people to get out.
That's a big wide area.
Now it is.
Where are you going?
Like, have you been to a concert before? It's like being on an airplane.
Yeah.
And the theater used to be that way.
That used to be, but not anymore.
Yeah.
So it's not an issue.
So I've still in that frame of mind that I always want to sit on the end of the aisle. But we were middle.
Okay.
But on the to the middle right. Anyway, we had good seats, and it was really good. I enjoyed it. Me and Kelly are gonna do another main podcast segment on it pretty soon. We were supposed to do it this weekend, but we were working on. He finished printing his Boba Fett helmet, and I've almost finished the Iron Man helmet, both of which we're going to give away. So if you're listening to this, and if you heard me say that, you could win a Boba Fett. No, it's not Boba Fett. It's Mandalorian. You can win a Mandalorian helmet, and you can win an Iron Man helmet. And all the pieces, well, let me check my print right now. That ear is 100% done. All I have to do is print one more ear hole, the little round ear cover, and I've printed all the pieces for my Iron Man helmet. And I've even prepped some of them. You looked at it earlier. Yes. It looks pretty good, don't it? Mm-hmm.
It's good.
I took it back apart, so right now it don't look awesome. But I had it put together with painter's tape. I taped it on the inside just to just look at it. And and I'm making a making of video.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I showed you those time lapses.
Oh yes, you go back.
I'm going to use those and some video of me taking pictures and sanding and prepping and painting, and I'm going to do a short little video.
You downloaded another. I see the download icon down at the bottom. You downloaded another video, another STP file. What is it? ST what?
Oh, that was that Ben Affleck Batman cowl I downloaded earlier. You want me to print one of them too?
Might as well. You got it downloaded. You know you are. You got time.
Well, I'm actually going to print the Iron Man helmet I printed to give away is a Mark IV. I think I'm going to print the Mark 80, whatever the last one was, because it looks easier to print. I could print the same one twice, but the one I printed is really thick. The one that I'm giving away, I made the joke earlier, you could put that helmet on and I would hit you in the head with a bat, and you'd go, "What was that noise?" It's way thicker than a construction helmet.
Yes.
But I don't know if it's, OSHA approved.
Probably not. Iron Man helmet.
Can you imagine everybody showing up
with Iron Man hat on?
Everybody's showing up for work on the construction
site.
Where's
your hard hat on? It's my Batman cowl.
One guy shows up with an Iron Man helmet on.
Why not?
It's like, all right, George, that's funny, but let's get to work now.
Let's get to work now.
He's like, hey, man, I'm good.
You should print one with an
OSHA approved sticker.
OSHA approved sticker.
What are we supposed to be talking about?
Absolutely nothing. We're talking about the opportunity we had to talk. That's basically what we're talking about.
That's true. We've got a lot of podcasts to do between now and October.
We got to jam in as much content as we can possibly get.
If we pass each other in Walmart and I didn't know you were going to be there, we need to step over to the side.
Step over to the side.
And, hey, what's in your basket here? Let's go through
Let's go through.
Let's do a basket breakdown. Another thing related to the Batman movie is let me first of all let me say this. I told somebody this. It might have been you the other day. Everybody asked me if it was good, Yes, and the reason I hesitate because everybody knows I love Batman, and I'm afraid they think that I'm gonna say it's good just because I love Batman, but that's not true. There's a lot of Batman stuff that I don't love, and I'll tell you all about how much I don't love it. And it is very good. It's a great movie. I can't wait to watch it again. But all I want to say is if your reservation about the Batman movie is Robert Pattinson, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you.
Because I think that's how
We've come a long way from Sparkling Vampires. He plays Batman well. He plays that Batman perfectly. They say this is, and this is not spoilery because they've said this all along, this is Batman year 2, which means he's only been Batman for about 2 years.
Okay.
At this point. He hadn't just started. Well, the most famous telling of Batman's origin in the comic book was Batman Year 1. That's why they're saying this is about Batman Year 2. So he's still, and you tell in the movie, he's still kind of figuring it out. And I like how they portray that. But all I'll say, like I said, is if you're worried that Robert Pattinson's not going to be a good Batman, don't. He did a great job. And, dude, Colin Farrell's Penguin. I can't get over how unrecognizable he is. But the announcement I was going to make, they're doing a Penguin spinoff series for HBO Max for that Penguin.
Oh, cool.
Actually, Kelly did announce that last
yeah.
episode. We're doing so many in a row now, I forget what's been announced.
We're not like...
But as soon as I said that, I remember Kelly announced it already. But yeah, if you would have showed me, like if I'd have watched that movie and you'd have said, what actor do you think that was playing Penguin? I'd have been like, I have no idea. And you just said the Colin Farrell, I'd have been like, no way that was Colin Farrell. But anyway, the main thing we were going to talk about is Vox Machina. We should do spoiler free, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, we should.
It's not. I mean, we're not going to give away plot points, but we're going to talk about the show.
Well, I don't know. You can pretty much know what happens if you watch the Critical Role stuff.
Well, that's what's neat about Vox Machina is it's like these people get together and play D&D. They're voice actors. That's how they got the name. Yeah. It stands for what? Voice Machine, and they're voice actors. So that's kind of a play on what they are and what they do. And they have a YouTube channel. It's like the most famous D&D YouTube channel there is. Like if you play D&D, you've heard of Critical Role. And they did a Kickstarter because these characters, is from what I understand, Clint watches it religiously. I have watched it, but from what I understand, this is their party of characters that they've played,
based in his world.
Yeah, that they made up.
Yeah,
and then they started a Kickstarter to make a show, and evidently that Kickstarter did good, and Amazon picked it up, and it's what, in 12 episodes?
I think so.
All I lack is the finale.
Oh, really? That's all you like?
Yeah, where I'm at, it really seems like it's about to be the finale. You looking it up?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Because they didn't release them all at once. They released them in like batches or something. And I intentionally waited until there was a few out.
It's 12 episodes.
Okay, I'm gonna watch 12.
And they're short. I think they're half hour or something like that.
Yeah, or less. Yeah, I powered through it pretty quick. But it's really good, man, because if you've never played D&D in your life, you can still watch the show, and it's a good show.
Yeah.
But if you do play D&D, you're like, oh, that's cool. This is like how D&D works. Like, there's little nuances.
It's how you visualize it in your mind and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's like... Because when you're playing D&D, every turn is how many seconds?
Oh,
And like when you're in an encounter, it's supposed to be so many seconds a turn. But in game time, it takes, depending on how many people are playing,
it takes
a long time. Because there's a lot going on in game time, but it's faster. So it's like how you would visualize an encounter in real time versus in game time.
Game time.
And I'll be honest with you, this is the second barbarian in a row that I've played in D&D. And watching what's the big guy's name? The giant.
I can't remember. Kronk or something like that.
But he's a barbarian giant, which I'm surprised he's not a Goliath because they're playing 5th edition. But there's no telling how long ago. Goliaths are still kind of new. That they kind of took the place of giants. But he's a giant barbarian. And it's kind of helped inform me on how a barbarian should react.
Yeah, he's
in any situation.
right.
Because you tend to play D&D cautiously because you don't want your character to die. But if you're afraid, then you're not playing a barbarian the right way because they're not, especially a Goliath, because they're very competitive. They want to be the first in the room. They want to be the first in the room. If somebody walks in ahead of them and gets shot or gets hurt, they're like mad because like that should have been them. Like you beat me to it.
I'm on the Critical Role wiki right now, trying to find the.
Do the Vox Machina wiki. I just had it. Wiki.
You just had it up a while ago.
The Legend of Vox Machina.
Cast.
Where you see cast?
Over here on the other side. The main cast. Cast 2.1. Go right there.
Those. Percy.
Grog Strongjaw.
Grog. What was that? Kronk?
Gronk. I was close. Goliath Barbarian.
Oh, he is a Goliath.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I thought he was a giant because there's that one scene where they're.
He says, "Yeah, you're a giant." Yeah.
He said, "What do you think since I'm a giant, we're all friends or something?" Yeah. Like we all talk to each other or something. He's hilarious, and he likes to drink a lot.
Yeah.
And eat
There's
a lot.
no ale here. Why is there no ale?
Yeah. But it's a really good story.
Oh yeah, it's pretty. Oh yeah, I watched it. I liked it a lot.
And since this has been a thing for a while, I'm really hoping it's been a thing because you know how Kickstarter works.
Yes.
And then, it got picked up.
So I'm sure they're going to have more.
They should already have season 2
already in the
production.
holster, yeah.
Hopefully it'll come out pretty quick. Because I really enjoyed it. The only thing that differs from shows like this and actual D&D is like if I want to do something, let's just say I want to cast a spell. Well, I'm going to roll for that.
Mm-hmm.
And you roll what you roll and you're stuck with it. But in the show, like, if you try harder, if you just try really hard, you can do better at something. But in real life, no matter how hard you're trying to do something, you're only going to do what the dice lets you do and what the DM says.
Yeah.
And without giving away a spoiler, there was this one point where somebody jumped into acid. And I was asking Clint, I was like, how would that work in a campaign? I was like, you would get damage per turn.
Yes.
And he's like, yeah, it would be, I forgot what you would roll.
You're taking a cumulative damage.
Yeah, eat for each turn.
Yeah.
But I forgot what it was you would have to roll. It wasn't a dex check. Would it be dexterity?
Constitution, I would imagine.
Yeah, it'd be some kind of savings throw for sure.
Yeah.
But then, they started healing him too while he was taking the damage.
So it's kind of like a,
So you actually could do that.
That's possible, yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't seem possible.
It's a Dragonlance trilogy I read that was based on a campaign. And they had two twin brothers. One was a fighter, barbarian fighter, and one was a wizard, and they were twins. And one had a kinder, which is in Dragonlance is the same version. It's a kinder in Dragonlance is the same thing as a halfling. They're a little different, but it's based on a campaign, I believe. I can't remember. But it's and you could tell it's kind of clunky in some parts because it's like it ain't loosely based on it's based on the campaign. So it's kind of you can tell in some of the writing there's some okay, that was weird.
And going back to the acid dive, this person was a barbarian, so I'm sure they were in a rage. And if you're in a rage, you take half damage at a certain level.
Yeah.
You don't right away, but this party has to be pretty high level.
Oh, yeah.
Because they can do a lot of shit.
They've been doing a lot of shit.
Matter of fact, they have subclasses.
I don't know a lot about the show or whatever. I just watched it kind of blind, which proves
They have subclasses in second edition, don't
yeah.
they?
Yeah.
Because you can take like a couple classes of fighter.
It's got a mixed class, yeah.
Yeah.
A dual class or something like that.
In 5th edition, I think it's subclass, but you can tell they have more than one. Like they're pretty high level. Mm-hmm. That's what I would like for an expert DM to like analyze Vox Machina and equate it to real life D&D and try to figure out what level they would be.
Well, they play this game. I mean, I guess you can watch the show and find out what levels they are.
Yeah. Well, they played it. This is probably for a long time ago they ran this.
Yeah.
But anyway, I've really enjoyed the show. I recommend anybody watch it. It's on Amazon Prime. It's called The Legend of Vox Machina. And again, if you're like, I ain't in all that D&D stuff, well, you don't have to be. And matter of fact, the only thing you're going to get extra out of it is the...
Grog's a level 10 barbarian.
How you know?
I'm looking at it.
Level 10? Mm-hmm. Well, then he would have that...
yes. He's got rage damage, unarmored defense, danger sense, extra attack, feral instinct.
Well, your rage gets better.
Like he's got berserker. He's got frenzy, mindless rage, intimidating presence.
Like level, I'm going to say 7-ish. Yeah. You take half damage on everything but psychic.
Yeah, and his intelligence is 6. So,
which is ironic because I'm playing a barbarian and I had this maul, and it does 2d6 damage with a plus, and I had a great attack bonus. But if I wanted to do 4d6, I could, but I had to roll a 1d6 to show how much psychic damage it gives me for doing the extra damage. Which is ironic because psychic damage is the only thing that I don't take half damage on. And that particular maul did psychic damage if you wanted to do the extra. So I had to use that sparingly because I could psychic myself to death if I
want to look and see.
What are you looking for?
I thought I recognized some of the voices on there, and I never really looked to see. Yeah, the main king was King Ezekiel from Walking Dead. That was the voice.
Oh, I could totally see that now.
Yeah, that's what I looked at.
I know exactly who you're talking about. There was another famous person that was that guy that they met up with.
I didn't look at all those. I just closed your thing out. I know Kelly Hugh was.
Well, it'd be a spoiler anyway. I'll look it up when we get done and look up who it was. But somebody, I think it was somebody from Game of Thrones or something.
It could have been. That makes sense.
I'll look it up. You'll know who I'm talking about when if I said it right now. If I remembered it, it'd be a spoiler. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna Google it and see what the plans are for season 2. Because I'm hoping that we don't have to wait a long time. I mean, making an animated show isn't easy, but it's
not like making a real movie.
I don't feel like, oh, look, the light's flashing green.
All right, we're going to try that out right now.
Right now?
Google this first. Why not? We're here.
We're going to stop the podcast to test out that device?
No, we'll do it after we get done.
That's what I'm talking about. What was I Googling?
Season 2 of Vox Machina.
Oh, yeah. I just don't think it's as involved and is doing quite as involved as doing a live action. As doing like a live action thing.
Confirmed by Amazon, right there.
That came out February 18th, 2022. Man, I'm slurring. You know, we talked about this. You brought me that Goose Island IPA. I'm telling you. Craft beer does it.
Craft beer does it.
You know how many beers I drank before you got here? I had that one.
That one? And
I finished it, and then I drank the Goose Island. I just opened the third. My ears are hot.
Done a Jack?
Yeah, I did one shot of Jack, but, man, it's just one shot. For me, that's not even drinking yet. Knowing that season 2 has already been ordered. I was hoping they'd say has already been
Completed, yeah.
completed. Yeah.
Completed.
It's like just in case they approve
Yeah.
this, we're gonna go ahead and make it. Well, I mean, seriously, even if Amazon didn't pick it up, they're like, well, we're just gonna show it on our YouTube channel,
Type in release date. Yeah.
and it get 5 million views an episode.
Yeah.
I mean, how many subscribers does that YouTube channel have? I mean, enough to get Amazon's attention. Oh, here's the problem.
Yeah, you need to be on Google.
I need to be on Google, not Bing.
Bing.
Bing. Who? Like, why would you even try to compete with Google?
I don't know. Just because you're bored and have nothing else to do.
And you got to come up with some better Bing. Why don't you go Bing season 1 of... no, but that don't even sound right.
Release date. There it is right there.
Potential release date.
Ah.
Here we go. Sometimes that's just clickbait, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And they don't really tell you nothing. The same amount of episodes scheduled for season 2. They started the Kickstarter campaign in 2019. And we'd predict, if not, will be most likely January 2023.
Good Lord.
Y'all can do it faster than that. Look how demanding we've gotten because of the way everything is now.
I want it now.
Yeah.
I want to wait.
Dude, I remember Game of Thrones was in like season 3 maybe when I started watching it. And we would have to wait a year between seasons.
Yes.
A whole year. And then there was that song called "I Read the Book," and they were talking about, oh, you had to wait. You waited this long. I waited 6 years for a Dance with Dragons. I wonder if we could play that on here.
I'm sure they wouldn't care. If they do, we'll interview them about it, and they can fuss all they want.
I'll send them a message and ask them if we can play it, like I did with Adam West's Batman.
Yeah. Send them a message.
Alicia loves that song now. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah, I heard it.
I played it on here like at least twice.
Yeah. Yes, he played on here.
I'm sure they wouldn't care.
I waited 6 long years for the Feast of Dragons.
Well, it's played to the tune of one of the Rage Against the Machine songs.
Oh,
or at least it starts off that way. But yeah, he's talking about how everybody's on the bandwagon for the
watching the show, and he's been reading the books.
I read the fucking books.
The books come out like the early 90s.
Oh, speaking of books, I'm glad you brought this up because that's gonna put us almost to an episode if I talk about it. You've got Audible, right?
Yes.
And you don't. First of all, I'll say this: you don't have to have Audible to get this book. It's on like, I guess all audio book platforms. It's not like it's not an Audible exclusive.
Okay.
But before we went to Atlanta a couple weeks ago, I was fixing to get an Audible account anyway.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'm just going to go ahead and do it because I'm fit to ride back and forth to Atlanta. So, and like Christy and Alicia sat in the front seat, and I was back in the back seat by myself. So like, when you're in the back seat, you don't. Unless you sit in the middle and
can't
lean
hear
up,
nothing.
You're not in the conversation.
Yeah, no.
Even though, like, I did interject myself a lot because I'm a loudmouth, but I was like, I'm going to do some traveling. I want an Audible account anyway because there's some audiobooks I want to listen to. I already had, like, my wish list planned out before I even started it. But I was going through there, and there's this book called Before the Batman. Let me Google that. That's exact right title. Yeah, Before the Batman, an original movie novel. And I was like, what is this? And I read what it is it's like it's a prequel to the Robert Pattinson Batman movie. Okay. I was like, okay, so because it said inspired by the Batman movie that's about to come out or now that is out, but I read it a week before, and I knew we were going to go watch it this weekend, and this was a week before this weekend. So I was like, well, let me read this book or listen to this book, and I just assumed that it was going to be one of those things like they're just riding like the hype.
The hype.
But no, dude, it tied in like a bunch. Like, explained the backstory about his badass Batmobile. Because, I mean, you've seen the previews, you know he's got a badass bat. It's like a muscle car Batmobile. It talks about that. It gives you backstory on the main villain that you don't get in the movie. It gives you backstory on Bruce Wayne and how he got from, like, a kid to where he is now. Like, it don't do the whole... Like, it skips around... Like, everybody knows Bruce Wayne went to a boarding school.
Yeah.
But, like, on the summers, he comes home. Like, it skips around through those and gives you a lot of it explains a lot about the Batcave in this movie. When you see it and you've listened to this book, you're like, oh, I get it. It's like, this is why that Batcave is this. I'm dancing. I'm being vague on purpose,
trying to keep from being a spoiler. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm trying to not spoil the book too. But it surprised me when I saw the movie this weekend how much that book tied into this movie. I highly recommend you listen to it, and it's only one credit. Is that what it's called? Credits?
Yeah, credits.
On Audible. Yeah, burn a credit and listen to it before you go watch this movie. It's totally worth it, and it's not that long either. Like, I had it finished before I got back.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I can't remember right offhand how many chapters, but you power through it pretty quick. And it, gosh, if I could talk spoilers, I could really sell it, but I can't. So just trust me. It is a great companion to this movie. It fills in gaps that you didn't know you needed filling in.
Okay. I'll listen to it.
Yeah, it's good. And it's good narration. That's a big deal with audiobooks.
Oh, yeah. The narrator's always...
The narrator, whoever narrated this book did a good job.
I listened to so many audiobooks, I've probably heard of them.
You may tell you a quick other funny Audible story. Back when I was preparing to interview Chuck Dixon, comic book legend Chuck Dixon, creator of Bane, no big deal. He's been on this podcast. We do interview legends from time to time. I'm just saying.
Yeah, sometimes.
But no, seriously, when I was getting ready to interview him, like, I wanted to go listen to other people that have interviewed him.
Yes.
And I listened to this one particular interview that he did on a podcast. And it was a good interview. Well, fast forward the clock. I mean, we've already had him on the show and then had him on the show again. And then I started an Audible account. Well, Audible has podcasts too.
Yes.
And there's this girl that does a podcast. Her name is Lane. Let me pull it up so I can give you the shout out.
I was just thought of something too you need to listen to.
The podcast. It's called Batman Books: The Dark Knight in Prose. What she does is she picks out a Batman-based book, not just a comic book, but like a novel, or the one I've been listening to is the novelization to the '89 Batman. And she reads the book, and she takes it chapter by chapter and then does commentary on it. So it's like, not only do you get to hear the audio book, but hear her talk about it. And I kept going like, man, her voice sounds familiar. Well, then somewhere in there, she makes a comment, and I'm like, that's her. She's the one that did that interview with Chuck Dixon.
Oh, okay. And she's on the thing.
And I'm like, damn, this is a small world.
Yep.
This is like years later. I recognize that voice. And it's the same girl that interviewed Chuck Dixon for another thing. And she does like a really cool podcast that's on Audible. And it may be on other stuff other than Audible. I'm going to be honest with you. I just went to Audible and searched Batman and kind of just pulled up everything. I've got in my wish list, I got like some Witcher.
There's one called a really good one. And
a Friday the 13th novelization. No big surprises. Some R.A. Salvatore.
The egg and other stories. I think it might be free. Because there are free books on there.
Yeah, there's a library of
think
free.
it's-
Then there's a library of you have to use a token.
I think it's Andy Ware's short stories.
Oh,
And Andy Ware, he done The Martian.
dude, have you finished
No,
his Hail Mary?
Yes.
Dude,
I
it's
told you about
good.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's got to be. Surely they're gonna.
It's
That's
up
gonna be
there.
a movie
Oh,
soon.
it better be. But it's good.
Did you catch? And I can't give you the. I can't say what it is. But did you catch the nod, the little subliminal nod to The Martian in Project Hail Mary?
Yes. I'm going to have to listen to it again. I want to listen to that
I'll
once.
tell you when we get
I'm
done.
gonna have to
Remind
listen-
me.
Yeah. I've only listened to
But
that
there's a
one.
little, almost Easter egg type nod to The Martian
But Andy,
because he wrote The Martian too.
but he done the Egg and Other Stories, and it's some good
I can imagine.
short stories.
Like even my least favorite work of his is great.
Oh yeah. But and then what was that?
The one about the moon base,
Artemis? Is that the one that
Artemis? No, it's not called Artemis. It's the book about them being on.
Yeah, I know it's about Dawson done the Rosaria Dawson done the
Yeah, she did the. She read the book. She did the audio.
she done the narration or whatever. It's Artemis.
It is Artemis.
I liked it. It wasn't as good as it wasn't as impactful. It was a good story, but it wasn't as like as But Project Hail Mary, good freaking book.
It is good.
Yeah.
I was on the edge of my seat listening
Yes.
to a book.
I remember as soon as I finished it, I boxed you and said, "Hey, you got to listen to the book. Get however you get it, and listen to it."
It wasn't long after you told me I started it because I was like, Andy Weir, sure, yeah, let's go.
Why not? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so anyway, what else we got? We were talking about that. I told you about that. Even if you don't go watch the Batman, it's just a good book and it's quick. Like it's not a really, really long one. And it wasn't like I said, it wasn't like a publicity thing. Like let's throw together a book to get
Right.
a little extra money.
Yeah.
But it actually really helps tie things together.
That's cool.
It's a good setup. And even if you've already seen the movie, it'll help that other things make sense. Because you can only do so much in a movie, even a 3-hour movie. It is 3 hours, by the way. Damn. Yeah, you can take a leak before you.
I watched Eternals.
Oh, that's right. You told me you finished it. What'd you think?
I liked it. It's cool.
I've seen one half of it.
It's long. Well, it's not 3 hours, but it's 2.5. It's basically 3 hours. But it's good. I liked it, and it's a good story, long story. But you have to get on YouTube and watch for the end credits scenes. It's so deep. The Eternals is like not a common Marvel story. So unless you're a big uber Marvel fan, you're gonna need some explanation on those end credit scenes.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, I mean it goes way down into the Marvel library.
It was crazy what Marvel has done
dig up some
for
stories.
credits in movies.
Yeah.
Thanks to Marvel, you will not go uncredited by people leaving the theater.
Yeah,
And your name, if your name is on the screen,
you're gonna get it seen.
it's going to get seen.
Yes.
Because of Marvel.
Yes.
Like this isn't a spoiler, but when I watched Ghostbusters Afterlife, there was a mid-credit scene, and I was like, "Well, surely that'll be the only one."
No.
We get home and I find out there was an end credit too, and a really juicy one.
Oh.
And I was like, "Damn it!" So I've seen it now, but yeah, because now any movie you go to, Ghostbusters had nothing to do with Marvel.
It had nothing to do with
The Batman was DC.
Right.
Like you're gonna sit there until the guy comes up sweeping the popcorn.
Yeah. Lights come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of Marvel. Just how they destroyed leaving during credits, just like James Gunn destroyed skipping the intro to a show with Peacemaker.
Right.
Have you finished it yet?
Yes.
Okay, what did you think? You liked it?
I liked it. It's good.
It's funny.
It's funny. I liked it. It's good. I mean, it's had some parts in there that was, a little too stupid for me, but
There's a lot of people saying they want James Gunn to do a Justice League movie.
I don't know about that. Maybe.
Maybe. I mean,
I mean, it wouldn't hurt nothing.
He's done some good stuff.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt nothing. I mean, the Justice League movies they're okay. I mean, they could use a little bit of humor, but I don't know about that much.
Oh, if you're looking for a barrel of laughs, don't go to the Batman thinking you're gonna just laugh your ass off.
Yeah.
This isn't Spaceballs.
Yeah. Which is not a good movie anyway.
You don't like Space? Oh
No,
my God.
no, I do not like Spaceballs.
You probably like Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
No,
did you?
I do not. I don't mean no.
Jesus.
It just no. I do not get it.
You just don't like silly humor.
I know it's British humor or whatever. I don't know. No, I don't.
There's some British humor that's a little too much, but
Yeah, Monty Python.
no way. Nobody quotes anything more. Like, there's people that quote that movie that haven't seen it.
I'm not one of them because I haven't seen it.
So you didn't like Spinal Tap either. That's British humor.
It's like a real movie of like. It's not really a humor. It's like a documentary, ain't it?
It's not. They're fake. It's not a real band.
It's not a real band.
No.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I don't know if I've ever actually watched it all.
They're making fun of like a famous rock band.
A rock
basically.
band.
The amps that go to 11.
Yeah, I'm scared to 11.
And the guy that's interviewing was like, "Why don't you just make 10 louder?" He said, "But these go to 11." And subsequently, where's my ASC guitar? That guitar hanging up over there.
Yeah.
I bought some new speed knobs.
Goes to 11.
They go to 11.
You have to say it like that. 11.
They go to 11.
Yeah.
I bought Spinal Tap speed knobs for my ASC guitar, which is my only endorsement guitar. So you know I love it.
You love it.
I wouldn't just put some crap on there. So, man, we've done a podcast. We were just going to do a segment.
It's a short one. But no, we're
probably going to have to do a bunch of short ones to get our quota in for 200.
yeah. But then I don't think people complain about us not talking as much.
I don't know if they might complain that episodes are coming out too frequent.
Like, calm down.
But they'll be happy that they're not.
We got to
too
do
long.
something. Tony's got to mow his yard soon, so he's gonna have to have something to listen to.
Yeah, and he's a patron, so he'll get a Patreon episode very soon.
Yeah.
As soon as Kellogg gets done editing it. It's pretty good too. I mean, it's a whole episode. We talk all the way to Tupelo and all the way back. I didn't realize Buffalo Wild Wings stayed open so late. We went to the 6:45 show, and it was 3 hours. So what is that?
10 o'clock when y'all got out of there. Yeah, basically.
Yeah. And then we went to Buffalo Wild Wings and ate. And we got in the truck and started heading home. We're like, so what are we going to do when we get back? I was like, well, shit, it's 11:30. Not much of nothing.
Nothing much of nothing.
It's bedtime, even on a Friday. So what are we doing next episode? We had a podcast meeting.
We did have a meeting, but we don't
Remember
want
that?
to talk about that. They don't want to hear about that.
No, I'm only going to talk about it.
Yeah.
It was just the stuff we're planning to have ready and the stuff to do.
Yeah, we're actually planning. That's
We're
the
planning
thing
a
we need
lot.
to talk about. We're actually planning that was happy the podcast, the con was going to happen soon, but we was happy it was going to be cooler weather
Yeah.
because it's supposed to be this past weekend.
Yeah, this weekend.
But when it got moved, there was a little.
They would have had the con the same weekend Batman
That
debuted.
came out.
That would have been.
But
That would have been tough.
there was a little sigh of relief.
Nerds would have to choose.
when because we have more time to plan some of the stuff we had planned.
Yeah,
So
and I'm glad that we're more excited about the con than we've ever been, and the reason we're more excited is because every con we step it up.
stepped up our game a little bit.
and we're really proud of ourselves from the last con because our shit was on point.
Yes, and it'll be on point again. Hopefully better, but
Even if we don't go up a notch, I mean,
it's
we're still
gonna
going to
go.
be.
I'm hoping to go up a notch.
Well, we're going to be giving away Mandalorian and Iron Man helmet.
I'm just talking about appearance wise, just in case the visual.
We're going to have that Iron Man helmet sitting on the
Yeah.
bar, all lit up with the eyes glowing, and with a sign that says "Win Me."
I think you bring all the masks. Just bring all the.
And then on the other end, we'll have the the Mandalorian helmet that says "Win Me." And I think we've almost ironed out all the details on how to win.
Yes. Lots of cool stuff. I can't wait. It's gonna be so hot. It's gonna be so.
Well, as long as you go in there knowing it and you can just
you prepare
embrace
for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Swamp ass at
When you're
Comic-Con.
when you're in a humongous metal building, there's not enough air conditioning in the world to compete with that kind of heat.
Especially in July in Mississippi.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't work right.
I mean, any amount of air conditioning you turn on is going to freeze up.
Yeah, it won't work. You get knocked up.
I'm serious about making that. I'm going to show you a video before you leave. Are you in a hurry? It's even 9:30.
No, I'm not in a big hurry. I just want to be home.
It's a short video.
Yeah, we'll watch it when we get done.
It makes you make an air conditioner out of a bucket.
Yeah. Just check my stalker out.
See where Laura's at.
See where Laura's at. She's still at work. Yeah. We done an hour. 52 minutes.
No, we didn't.
Huh? By the time you got to edit down.
Yeah, we did a lot of Googling and stuff, and a lot of long, awkward pauses.
You got to put in commercials.
Yeah, from all our sponsors.
All our sponsors. You got to throw in some songs. I don't know.
What's his name? Will Wheaton?
Yeah.
He had a podcast called Radio Free Burrito, and he used to make up sponsors. Like he would make up a company and it'd be like something funny.
Well,
And he would like make up a commercial and like give them he would do like a live read for a company that didn't exist, but it'd always be something funny.
yeah. Acme parachutes where the pull cords don't work.
Yeah, something like that. This episode is brought to you by Ghostbusters pajama pants, which I have a pair. I'm wearing my Jason pajama pants right now, and I actually I don't know where my Ghostbusters pajama pants are, but I do own a pair. They got the symbol. I think they got Slimer on them. Have you seen Afterlife yet?
I have not seen Afterlife
Dude,
yet.
what's wrong with you?
No, I'm just lazy.
I mean, you like that shit.
Oh yeah, but I have that problem of having a whole lot of stuff to watch, and I have every channel and every streaming service, so
Yeah.
they all got to wait in line.
But you know what's funny? Like, somebody will be like, man, have you heard about this new show? And I'm like, yeah, what's it on? And they're like, Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Yeah,
The one thing I don't have,
Yeah.
or CBS
CBS Plus.
Plus.
That's what everybody just does. Add plus to
They
it.
just add plus to
They
everything
just
now.
add plus to it now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's easier. There's Discovery Plus.
What show was it? Oh, it was a documentary about something. Oh, do you remember that band? And this shows our age. They were an '80s rock band, Great White,
Yeah,
and they played a show, and the whole place caught on fire.
and the doors were changed shut or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, I remember that.
They did a documentary about that,
Oh, I didn't know that.
and I was gonna watch it, but it was on some obscure streaming.
It's on Paramount Plus. I have it, so I'm going to watch it.
I don't think it was that.
Yeah, it's on Peacock or something.
I don't know. I can't remember now.
There's so many.
There's way too many.
Oh, for real.
And we used to bitch and moan about DirecTV and Dish Network. But back then, I mean, yeah, we were paying $150, $180 a month, but we weren't like excluded from anything. We could watch
now
whatever we
you have
wanted.
to get them all because everybody's jumping around.
And if you get them all, you're paying more than
right,
what you paid
Well, yeah.
for satellite.
Because there's some good.
It's like the whole point of cutting the cable was to save money.
It's kind of like Apple TV. There's a lot of good shows that come on Apple TV.
Yeah.
But
And every one of the streaming services releases exclusive stuff.
yeah, exclusive just to Peacock, just to Paramount Plus.
I remember when Cobra Kai started, it was YouTube Red.
Yeah, I remember that.
You had to get YouTube Red
first
just to
season.
watch that. And I mean, it's clever marketing, but good God, you're $5.99 and $7.99 in my ass to death.
to death. They're finna start bringing new options. I think like Netflix is finna start doing it. They're finna give it like a cheaper option if you watch commercials. So there's the ads back in there. Like Hulu has commercials now. Sitting there watching, pay for something, they got Hulu.
No, you can get commercial free Hulu.
Yeah,
just
you
pay a
can,
little
but you got to
more.
pay more.
Yeah.
When I first got Hulu, that wasn't an option. There was only Hulu. Now there's
Yeah. there's a
Hulu
lot of-
ad free, Hulu Live, all kind of stuff.
That was another thing. I about satellite is if you paused it or DVR'd it, you could fast forward the commercials.
Fast forward to it, yeah.
You can't fast forward to commercials on streaming.
No, you cannot. Cannot. It sucks. They got you.
Yeah.
You canceled your direct.
And then YouTube, you have commercials within commercials, and then you have different types of commercials. Like you'll have one that's an actual commercial, but then there's the ads that pop up at the bottom that you have to close so you can see the whole screen.
And then some some you can skip and some you can't.
And some of them you can skip after a certain amount of time.
Like 5 seconds, yeah.
And I like to, like, if I'm watching like a long video, like I'll maximize it and I'll go sit over there in the red chair because I can see both screens. And then when they realize you're not skipping the commercials, they're like, let's hook them up with like an infomercial in the middle of the
Yeah, right.
And they'll play a commercial that's like 20 minutes long. Because they're like, he's not paying attention.
He's not paying attention. He's
just letting it run, man.
He's letting it run.
Let's get it.
Let's put a big one in there. Are you wondering why you can't lose weight? You think you eat carbs? You can't eat carbs? All that cardio for 60 minutes? You're wasting your time. Buy my video.
The soap that you're using is shit.
You get dirtier.
Have you seen that one?
You get dirtier by using that soap. Let me show. Look at that film. Buy Sasquatch soap, which I use. It's really good, by the way.
I bought Austin some for Christmas and put it in his stocking. But I haven't used it yet. But it always starts out like, your soap is shit. It's full of chemicals and harmful toxins. It's not even classified as soap, man.
It's a piece of turd.
It's just a piece of crap.
Piece of turd. That's all it is.
You're rubbing doo-doo on your face, man.
Take a bath with the doo-doo. We got silly now.
Dr. Squatch is what it's called.
Dr. Squatch.
Not Sasquatch. It's Dr. Squatch. Yeah, let's wrap it up. I was trying to squeeze an hour out, but I'm not going to make it.
By the time you do the outro and get the end credit.
The end credit.
Whatever.
Oh, we should start doing end credit
What's
scenes.
that called? Let's do one now that we get, but we're telling them it's there, so it's not even. But we probably need to because normally people turn it off. It's like, all right, you listen to this live from high top, the first and only floor, and they just turn it off right there.
Check this out.
All that kissing noises and what'd you say, "buh" for? They don't ever hear it.
They should. Because sometimes that's when funny stuff happens.
That's how we got. It's funny. That's how I do it, "buh."
This is the deal, y'all. Listen here. Come down here. We are on the road to 200 officially. On the road to 200, we will sporadically put in end credit scenes.
End credits, yes.
And by scenes, I mean...
You should throw in some bloopers here and there.
This whole show is a blooper.
Yeah.
This from the beginning to the end, this is one big gag reel.
All the way.
That's what this podcast is. It's a serious podcast. They did all the gag reels, and you have us.
Yeah. Coming to you high atop the first and only floor of Jason Voorhees' because Mark likes Friday the 13th a lot.
I do. I'm wearing Jason pants. That's not just something bad to like. You bought me a Kane Hodder signed hockey mask.
Yes, I did.
You're an enabler.
Because you like Jason Voorhees' penis. We haven't even drank scotch.
I don't even think he has one at this point.
Probably not. That Tommy took it, put it in his medicine cabinet, probably. He will never reproduce.
I don't think that is Jason's motivation.
Maybe that's why all those horror guys are mad, because they can't have sex anymore.
I don't know.
Michael Myers, Freddy, all of them. Yeah. All right. End credits. At some point in time or another.
Well, this is just signing off. End credits is like once the music's over.
Oh, once the music's over. Oh, yeah.
And then there's a little something else.
I don't think I ever make it past the music going off.
You always turn it off before the music ends?
No, I listen to all the music because I want it to show that I finished the episode on whatever streaming service.
Are you a completist?
I want it to be gone off my queue. You know, you have how when you like.
What streaming service do you listen to this
I listen
on?
on Spotify.
Oh, really?
Because I listen to Spotify most all the time, so I just listen on Spotify.
Do you get notifications? I mean, can you subscribe through Spotify?
Yeah, I get notifications. You always Vox me and say, I just put up the next episode. So I say, okay, and I go to Spotify.
No, I mean through Spotify.
I don't know because I always get it like.
And you go search for it?
Well, it pulls up in my queue on my Spotify.
That's what I'm asking. Can you subscribe to Real Pop Culture through Spotify?
Yes, you can. Yeah, you can do it like you do anything else. My show, your shows, is Real Pop Culture. It's Cocaines and Rhinestones, Joe Rogan, Real Pop Culture, Homebrewing DIY.
See,
Homebrew Happy Hour, Astonishing Legends.
I didn't know how to subscribe because I mostly listen to music on Spotify.
The same way you listen to the subscribe to an artist. Like if you this is the shows I might like. If you pull one up, it says follow. You just hit follow on it.
Okay, so it's not subscribe, it's follow, but that's
it's their terminology.
And it notifications you.
Well, it pulls up in your queue when you pull up Spotify. So to say, there's another episode for you to listen to.
I got you.
So.
Well, there you go. I just learned something. Because that has something to do with our giveaways.
Oh, yes, it does.
Yeah.
I learned something on Spotify the other day that I could do. Like, I like a lot of songs. Like, sometimes when I'm listening to something, if I listen to it enough, you know how they make a playlist for you, and sometimes you don't
Sometimes
know.
that daily mix is pretty good.
Sometimes, like the daily mix, and it's like, I don't know who this band is, but I kind of like it. So, they're smart, So I'll like the song. And when you like your song, you pull up your library, it's got like songs, right? And you can just hit play on like songs.
Yeah, I knew that, yeah.
Well, did you know, like, it's got it, if you hit play, I got 568 like songs. But look, if you look at the genres, like if I want to listen to heavy metal, I click heavy metal, and it pulls up all the heavy metal songs. If I want to listen to soft rock, I hit soft rock and it's all the soft rock songs. Yeah, look at that first one. Who's that? Boom, soft rock. See? Lionel Richie. So, and that's my like songs, and it so you ain't got to put it in the one you want.
You said that reminded me of something I'm going to play for you when this is done.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for listening to episode 176 of Real Pop Culture. We've been broadcasting high atop the first and only floor of the Jason Voorhees headquarters at the Friday the 13th Ranch. Thanks for listening to episode 176 of Real Pop Culture. We've been broadcasting live from high atop the first and only floor, the Kill J headquarters at the Kill J Ranch. Love you, bye. Outtakes.